Well, tonight, hundreds of National Guard troops are standing by outside Kenosha, Wisconsin, as the city awaits the verdict in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. The 18-year-old could get up to life in prison if found guilty of intentional homicide in the fatal shooting of two men at a violent protest in the summer of 2020. A third man was wounded. Here's CBS's Chen, who has covered the trial since the beginning.
In an unusual process, Kyle Rittenhouse himself randomly selected the jury of 7 women and 5 men, all white except for one person, who will now decide whether the 18-year-old could spend the rest of his life in prison.
Folks, you can retire to consider your verdicts.
Rittenhouse is facing 5 felony charges for killing 2 men and seriously wounding another.
No justice! No peace!
Outside the courthouse, tensions are starting to grow as protesters and supporters wait for the jury's verdict. 500 National Guard troops are standing by outside Kenosha in case there's unrest. Over 8 days of testimony, prosecutors try to portray Rittenhouse as an instigator with an AR-15 style weapon who was looking for trouble. His defense argued Rittenhouse went to provide medical help in the town where his father lived and ultimately had to defend himself.
The prosecution in its closing argument was very strong on the issue of provocation, because if Kyle Rittenhouse is the initial aggressor, he loses the privilege of self-defense.
Tonight, more than 8 hours after deliberations began, the judge sent the jury home until tomorrow. The governor of Wisconsin is calling for peace in Kenosha and throughout the state, regardless of the outcome in the case, Norah.
Chen, thank you.